I heard an alum say once that Santa Catalina believed in me before I believed in myself. And that is what we did for this student. It's not just about, she went on to Johns Hopkins and Princeton and all of those wonderful things. But the knowledge of her value is what made her journey so incredibly beautiful. What is central to our mission is that we really instill in each student an understanding of their individual meaning and purpose. So when they learn, it's not just for learning's sake. It's through the lens of who am I and what are my contributions or what are my potential contributions to the world. And you get to spend 4 years kind of in this oasis in self-discovery. And so I like to see, no matter what the cultural background is, no matter what the religion is, no matter what the traditions are, no matter what the unique characteristics are, they walk away from here understanding their intrinsic value and what they're able to contribute to the world given their unique purpose. And I don't know if a lot of educations do that. They learn a lot of things, which is great, but understanding yourself and how you can use your education to make an impact, that's in every single nook and cranny of our community. I'm not sure every school is completely true to their mission. I feel like our mission, we have stayed true to it from the inception of the school. There's been a lot of continuity in terms of leadership. There's been a lot of continuity in terms of alumni involvement. And I think whether you're talking somebody in the 1950s or you're talking to somebody today, there's something very core to who we are and the product that we turn out in terms of the human side of things, but also the level of education. We innovate. We really are looking at providing young women with jobs and the skills that they need for not just today, but for tomorrow. But that sense of purpose, that sense of self, that sense of value is what gives them the confidence and the real true inner understanding of who they are and what they have to give so that they go out into the world, not just courageous, because the girls that come from here are incredibly brave and just willing to be adventurous, but there's a certain grace to them too, a certain humanity to them where they are really dedicated to making the world better. It was voted by Architectural Digest, it's a very famous magazine in the United States, that we were the most beautiful private high school in all of California. I'm happy to do so. There's so many benefits being in a small town. And also where we live. So if you like the outdoors, this is a huge opportunity for you to explore your surroundings, whether it's kayaking or surfing, stand-up paddleboarding, or hiking down in Big Sur, or walking on the beach. There's just ample opportunities to be out and about and to be active, whether it's on our own campus, 36 acres and plenty of gardens and places to run and do yoga and all of those wonderful things to stay healthy, but also just a mecca for science and art, whether it's the different kinds of music that comes here, the Jazz Festival, the Bach Festival, whether it's playing in the Monterey Jazz Festival as a student, whether it's taking advantage of just being an hour from Silicon Valley or 2 hours from San Francisco, in the never-ending supply of opportunity to go see museums or to go see theater. I think the girls are going to go see a Wizard of Oz in San Jose. So it's whatever you want to do, it is available here. We're not encumbered by the weather. I think a lot of people who come here realize, wow, I can do sports all year round outside. I can do the things that I love all year round. So it's pretty never ending. California is a great state when it comes to being able to do anything you want. We are definitely an academic school, but I would say even within that, however, we really meet you where you are and help you reach your potential, at least as much as it's available to reach within those 4 years. We have a long runway in terms of classes that are available to a small school like ours. So for example, a student who's really strong in math will take an evaluation and place in the appropriate place for her. So we have girls that might come in at Algebra 1, but then we have girls that will come in at Pre-Calculus Honors and go past AP Calculus BC to multivariable calculus. Not everybody has the teaching faculty to be able to meet the girls where they are. We have curriculum in every discipline that we have that goes beyond AP. That's called advanced topic. And so they're really able to create curriculum for what the girls are interested in, for what's going to challenge them, and then also what's going to prepare them in a different way for the AP test if that's what they want to take. So even if they're not taking an AP class, they still may be prepared and successful to take the AP test, but they've also gained real life problem solving skills and studying subjects that are meaningful to them. So we're really looking for those that can do the work, but also who want to not necessarily just study. We want them to learn, to be curious, to explore things that they're interested in, and walk away with skills and not just having taken tests and memorization. The other thing that we're really looking for, so we really you do have to be at a certain aptitude to do well here, but once you're here, we really give you the skills and the support to meet you where you are. So, but also we are looking for girls that want more. We want them to be able to be good citizens. Since I live here, I am really looking for people who are going to treat others with respect, who are going to keep other people's dignity intact, because we are a multicultural community. We are a faith-based, values-based school, but that is a very open-ended term. It's very much about the human experience and how we treat one another. So we're really looking for those that want to give back, those that care about being a good community member, and then those that are going to contribute in many different ways. I want you to explore. I love the girls that come in and they're really top in golf, or they're really top in dance, or they're really top in performing. And then all of a sudden we find out that they are phenomenal at mock trial, or that they can sing. They didn't know they could sing, and all of a sudden they're singing. So this is a place to come out of your comfort zone. There are no boys here to have to posture around, to have to be demure around, this is not about competing against other people. This is about understanding what you're made of. And this is a unique culture that really allows that to percolate in a way that it fosters courage, it fosters growth, it fosters being bold in a way that other schools may not give you that opportunity to really take things that you want to do and lead. Nobody has an excuse here to not lead. This is an international student culturally. She has lived in the United States, but her roots are in Asia. She's returned to Asia. This person is probably going to stay with me for the rest of my life. She came in as a very diligent student, super intelligent, but really her academics and achievement were the only thing that mattered. She wasn't really coming out of her room, and this pressure to perform was stifling. At Santa Catalina, she found her center. I know she did. I've talked to her. I'm still in touch with her. And she comes back for reunion. She developed by senior year a sense of value and self-worth, wholeness that I hope every Santa Catalina student will walk away with. What was so beautiful about her story is that she's actually the creator of our TED Talk, a girl who wasn't coming out of her shell, to somebody who pulled off this event and had got a standing ovation from her class. I tear up every time I think about it. And then to go on and to create these mental health institutions in Asia that are so holistic, that are so affirming, that don't have a negative stereotype attached to them, that really have as a place for people to go and find their center. What she found at Catalina, she is bringing to her culture in a very dignified way that is going to impact hundreds and thousands of people to live into their best selves. And she's the person that emerged because we saw her, we heard her, we believed in her.